Hello, big world. Today, I want to talk about how my changes in eating have been going because really there's nothing to report on the health front. I mean, I'm I'm waiting to get a new neurologist. I don't really want to talk about what happened with the old neurologist. I didn't like him. I'm not going to see him again. So I'm going to keep working on getting a new neurologist on Tuesday. But for today's the weekend. So I'm going to talk about how my whole food, high fiber diet has been going. So it's been going really well. That's the short version. I don't feel the same as when I switched to plant-based whole food. That when I did the plant-based whole food, it was just fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, whole grains and legumes. So that's basically what I'm doing, but a little more relaxed. And 3 ounces of meat, about, just a small portion of meat once a day and 1 egg a day. So I feel completely different than when I made that switch to the vegan plus the plant-based whole food. I feel, whenever I switched to plant-based whole food, I had a headache for the first couple weeks. I felt ravenously hungry all the time. I couldn't get enough food. I'd be hungry, 10 minutes after I ate, and I'd eat a ton of food. But I was just eating, mostly fruits and vegetables and a little bit of, those other things. So this, adding the egg and the meat and just being a little bit more relaxed, like a little bit of sugar. There's a little bit of sugar in the diet. And I had these organic chicken sausages that had a little bit of cheese in them. So I'm going to finish those up, but my plan is to be pretty diligent about the no dairy. But I was like, you're transitioning, finish up what you got in your cupboard. So what I notice is that there's so many different messages. There's so many different messages about organic and don't buy foods that have a whole bunch of ingredients in them, and the names of these things sound the same to me. Like sodium bicarbonate, it sounds like something terrible. It sounds like some type of additive or preservative, but it's just I think it's just baking soda. So it's hard to tell which things are natural and which things aren't. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't want to spend my time researching these things. So I have a few people that I have asked advice. I'm like, I know you've already spent hours of your life researching these things, and I believe you to be an intelligent person. And so if you would just tell me without telling me why, even just tell me, should I buy organic? I can afford it, but it's kind of a pain sometimes. Or it's just, it's a little bit more effort sometimes to buy organic. And so the answer that I got from the people that, like I said, I believe have done lots and lots of research on these things were buy organic. I heard of the Clean 15 and the Dirty Dozen. So like specifically these things, make sure you get organic, and these other things, buy organic if you can, but don't go too far out of your way. So to me, that's fairly reasonable to get, to get organic if I can. And the fact that I'm not buying processed foods, I noticed that my grocery bills have actually been lower, and I don't have so much stuff around. I just have these few things because buying whole foods, I have to eat them quickly. So I'm just buying, what I'm going to eat in the next few days and then using it up. And I like that I don't have so many choices. It's just, there's a couple things in there. I make the choice based out of 3 choices as opposed to out of 12 choices. And it's actually, I'm enjoying it. And the other thing that I have, that I've been doing is having cucumbers or celery while I'm cooking. That's been pretty cool. Anyway, I'll close with that.